City breakaway leaders out in League One as they keep on winning. But can the rest of the pack keep up the heat? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another match. That's right, folks, back once again with another pretty show today. We'll take a look at match number 16 out in League One, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button. Keep your bang up to date with all things League One related, Blackpool Rovers related. Whoa, football related, we get it all here under one roof ski, of course. That's right. So yeah, Hull just keep on winning as the rest of the chasing pack fail to do their job. In fact, Lincoln are actually up to second now, and the nearest and dearest, of course. It can all change. Oh, there's still plenty of time left out in the League One, but Hull are doing their job to get back in the second tier of English football, and the first time I'm asking. We'll take a look at, of course, at the latest round of picks in just a second. Oh, a big shout out to the patrons. You know who you are, the VIP brothers from another mother. I do appreciate it. We actually took a bit of a hit at the moment, of course, getting into the Christmas period. Not a lot of money knocking about, but I do appreciate the guys that's still with me as we're trying to get our numbers back up to 25. I don't, it's tough. It's tough for me. It's tough for you. I do appreciate the support though, and if we could get the numbers up a little to 25, that would be an absolute Bobby Dazzler as we try to end the year strongly. But again, we'll talk more about that another time. But again, link down there, picture.com/Roverseas. But let's get into it, of course, and take a little look at how we all got on last time around then, shall we? Of course, League One. Here we go, coming at you. First and foremost, let's take a look at my picks and then your picks, of course. So kick it all off all the way back on now. Actually, the games are all over the place. Wednesday against 2nd of December, Wimbledon against Peterborough. Of course, Peterborough taking a hit on this one, 2-1 loss. Ryan Longman on score sheet with Joe Piggott getting the second goal there for Wimbledon. Johnson, Clark Harris getting the consolation goal for Peterborough as they lost to Wimbledon on this one. My picks on the right, left. The real deal's on the right there, of course. So shocker Rooney there. Blackpool also picked up a monstrous winner against Portsmouth. Keshi Anderson on the score sheet for Blackpool in a 1-0 win. I went with the 1-1 draw, so shame on me. Crewe Alexandra, though, they did smash Swindon 4-2 in the end. This was on Tuesday night with Anthony Grant, Tyler Smith giving Swindon a 2-goal lead on this one before Daniel Powell, Perry and G, Tom Lowry and Owen Dale on the score sheet for Crewe in a 4-2. Bobby does. I actually went with a 2-1 double it, and that's what you get. Lincoln City, though, big winners over Wigan. 2-1 win on the day. I actually went with a 2-0 win myself. Goals on the day. Kay Naismith on the score sheet for Ipswich, George A. Grant and Tom Hopper on the score sheet for Lincoln in a 2-1 win for them to get themselves up to second, of course. 0-0 draw between Oxford against Ipswich. Sunderland, though, new manager on the horizon potentially for them, but they can only muster a draw against Burton. They're just like jinxed at the moment, Sunderland. With Charles Vernham on the score sheet for Burton, Max Power getting the equaliser for Sunderland as they try to grind support. So actually remember the 2-0 win. It's just not happened so far for Sunderland. It's just not happening for Fleetwood, though. They did lose to Northampton. Surprise win there for the hosts on this one. 1-0 win. Cyan Bolger on the score sheet there with the 1-0 goal for Northampton. So good result then. Good result for Rochdale. 4-0 win away from home against Plymouth. I actually remember the 2-0 win. This was on Tuesday night as well. Jake Beasley, Aaron Morley, Jimmy Cohen and Stephen Humphreys on the score sheet for Rochdale as they smashed them and doshed at them and took the W. Bristol Rovers against Gillingham ended up as a 2-0 win for Gillingham. A couple of goals there on when was this game? This was on Wednesday night for Verdane Oliver on the score sheet with a couple of goals there to give themselves a monstrous win. Charlton, though, they took a knock against Milton Keynes. 1-0 win for the visitors on this one. One only goal coming from Scott Fraser to give themselves the W. Into the final two, of course, Hull City doing the number over Doncaster. 2-1 win on the day. I actually remember the 2-0 win myself. This was on also on a Wednesday night. Goals on the day, Josh McGuinness and Tom Eves on the score sheet for Hull with Tyrese John Jules on the score sheet for Doncaster. Wrapping up, a 2-2 draw there between Accrington and Stanley at Shrewsbury to give Accrington and Stanley a point in the bag. Joe Pritchard, Ryan Cassidy with Orient Pierre and Sean Wally on the score sheet for the hosts on this one. And of course, as you can see, did shit. Absolute shit. But what about you guys, hey? What about you? We'll take a look at you in a minute. Of course, it's the table as it stands. 4 points clear. That's the whole lead at the moment against Lincoln City, who are in second. Peterborough, Charlton, Ipswich and Portsmouth will take up your top 6. Fleetwood and Sunderland in striking distance, though, to get in there, as are Accrington Stanley. Down the foot table, Wigan, Shrewsbury, Burton and Bristol Rovers going down as it stands. But again, still a lot of football to be played, but Wigan are in trouble. That's a fact. Take a look at the prediction leagues coming at you, of course. Who is the best of the bunch at the moment? Is the criteria not for you in the Shit Fix Gang? 5 to 9 straight fix club. 10 plus. Don't even go there. Don't even go there, lads. So, Joe Greenland with an edit did shit. Oliver Army did poop. STFC Jenko also did shocking. Vincent Hung, though, not too bad for him. Irish Stringer, he did poop. Chris Heen is shit just as well. Okay, didn't do okay. Finn Luke did poop. Anne Rayner, not too. Anne Rayner did okay. okay. Shepherd, he did a shocker, but it's okay. Jacob Loring did poop, and Lambie, new to the scene, also did very, very well. He's right in the corner there. Nobody puts Lambie in the corner except for me. Period did not too bad. Russell Frost also had a shocker just like me. Jacob Jackson also had a horror show, as did Omar Esquivel. He did okay actually. Murat and Omar Esquivel, not too bad there. We Are QPR did poop. Olajiojo, shocker Rooney for you. Yannick Buster did bits. Cody Gaho, shocker as well. Jonathan Sandham did okay. Elgin Cow, absolute stonking. And Gaming Charlie, poop skiddy doop skiddy. Of course. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard. Shut your eyes, Cody Gaho. Shut your bloody eyes. You don't want to see it. But there is Full Stop and Anna, and Jonathan Sandham, and Lambie, and Omar Esquivel, and Ocho Omimir, and Vincent Long, and Yannick Buster. They are your kings and maybe queens as they pick up 5 out of 12. It's not great, boys, but it is your leaderboard king pinks for this week out of match number 15. And that's just this week and this week alone. What about the overall leaderboard? Show me your money. The D-man don't look, brother. We have a two-way tie. Jakob Jakobsen and Russell Frost are your kingpins at the moment. They're battling for the crown. Who will be the overall leaderboard or kingpin at the end of it? Will it be one of these two, or will it be anyone else? Of course, there's still plenty of time to get into it. Esquivel not too far away either in the top 5, and then of course you've got Game Charlie, OK, and SDFC Jenko in that top 5, and they're all in contention. It's still a lot of pickaroonies to go. We are at the quarter-way mark, something like that, just over the quarter of the season gone. So still potential there for anybody to come in there and blow this division apart. So let's take a look at the next round of matches then coming at you. Of course, it's match number 15, and we're going to kick it all off with Gillingham away against Swindon. Of course, these two celebrations that in the past 17 times, 6 wins apiece and 5 bloody draws. The last 6, those sees 2 wins for Gillingham, 1 for Swindon, and 3 bloody draws. Last time picture was in Swindon back in 2017 in League One. It was a 3-1 for Swindon. However, last time picture at Priestfields, it's up there, lads. It's bloody up there with a 1-1 draw back in 2016 in August. Rudy Donnelly on the score sheet for Gillingham. Michael Doherty as well with the goal there for Swindon. Brandon Ormandy Otwell get himself sent off. Gillingham actually drawn the last 3 home matches against Swindon in all competitions, and they come into this just 1 defeat the past 4 for Gillingham. That was against Exeter in the FA Cup. On the flip side, 2 wins of the past 6 for Swindon. And they won against Bristol Rovers not too long ago, and they also beat Oxford, but they come into this on the back of a defeat to Crewe. Quick look at the situation out in the bookies, if we can get there. Can we get there? I'm sure we can get there. Coming at you, of course, 11-8 for Swindon. Sorry, 11-8 for Gillingham, 25 is draw, 15-8 is your Swindon on this one. Swindon coming to this in 19th, and with them, they could actually go as high as 13th to the Peterborough. On the flip side, Gillingham coming to this in 12th, and with them they could actually go as high as 8th in the table themselves. I've gone with a 1-0 win for the hosts on this one. Dominic Samuel to bang the winner. Put your money on that one. Of course, next up we have Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Of course, they are doing actually very, very well these days. 9th at the moment, up against MK Bloody Dons in 17th. These two sides have played each other 5 times in the past. 1 win for Accrington, 4 for MK Dons. Of course, no draws between these two sides. The last time out was in Accrington. It was a 1-0. It was a 2-1 win for Accrington back in August 2019. Goal scorers on the day: Kobe Bishop on the score sheet, Mark Hughes, not that Mark Hughes, that Mark Hughes, and Kieran Agard on the score sheet for MK Dons. Heading against this, Accrington actually defeated in the last 6. Keeping the clean sheet in the last 3 at home. They come to this, winning 4 out of those last 6. MK Dons coming to this unbeaten in the last 3, actually losing once of the past 5, if you want to look at it that way. Bookies odds on this one: 64 for the host, 23-10 is your draw, 7-4 is your away win. Accrington coming to this in 9th and a win for them. They could actually go as high as 4th in the table. 17th coming to this in 17th spot, 17 points to the board and win for them. They could actually go as high as 11th in the table. I've gone with a 2-1 win for the hosts on this one. Accrington Stanley to bag it and take it to the bag. Next, of course, we have MK Dons nearest and dearest. It's AFC Wimbledon. I'm losing my voice as of right now on the stupid thing. Taking on Bristol Rovers, of course. These played each other 16 times in the past. 4 wins for Wimbledon, 9 for Bristol Rovers, and 3 bloody draws. The last 6 has been 3 wins for Wimbledon, 2 for Bristol Rovers, and 1 bloody draw. Last time played was in Bristol was a 2-1 win for Wimbledon back in Boxing Day 2019. However, last time played in Wimbledon was a 3-1 win for Bristol Rovers. Of course, that was Marcus Foss on the score sheet for Wimbledon. He's now at flipping Brentford, isn't he? He actually got a goal for Wimbledon and got himself sent off. Abi Ogogo on the score sheet for Bristol Rovers, Johnson Clark Harris, and Tony Craig for Bristol Rovers on the day. Bristol Rovers have failed to score in the last 3. They've also failed to win their last 7 in League One. They come into this though winning just 2 defeats in the past 5. Of course, those games, the winning games, were in the Papa John's Trophy and of course the FA Cup. On the flip side, 3 wins in the past 5 for Wimbledon. 2 teams in hokey dokey kind of form here. You can't really see which way this is going to go. 65 for the host, 11-5 is your away win. That is Bristol Rovers. 12-5 is your draw. Wimbledon coming to this in 11th, and a win for them. They could actually go as high as 8th in the table. Bristol Rovers coming to this in the drop zone, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 17th at the end of it. I've gone with on this one with a 0-0 draw. Nothing really to get excited about this one, but I keep on keeping on for Wimbledon in the end. Next up, we have Burton Albion up against Crewe. These two sides played each other 10 times in the past. 3 for Burton, 4 for Crewe, and 3 bloody draws. The last time played each other was, in fact, in Crewe. It was a 3-1 win for Burton, and it was back in September 2019 in the Papa John's Trophy. Last time played each other in league action in Burton back in 2015 was a 0-0 draw. Heading into this, Burton have actually had to win 12 of the last 13 matches in the League One, of course, and they've also conceded 2 goals in the last 3. They come to this 2 defeats in the past 5 in all competitions. Those defeats were against Hull and against Northampton. On the flip side, Crewe coming to this 3, just 1 in the past 4 for them. That was against in all competitions as well against Swindon just the other day. Look at the situation out in the bloody league. 9-5 for the hosts, 5-2 is your draw, 11-8 is your Crewe on this one. Crewe coming to this in 13th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 10th. On the flip side, Burton coming to this in the drop zone, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 20th out of the drop zone and then kickstart their season once again into the month of December. I've gone with a win for Burton on this one, believe it or not. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. That's right, Burton with the W. Next, of course, we have Fleetwood Town against Blackpool in the Northwest Crunch class. These two sides played each other 10 times in the past. 1 win for Fleetwood, 6 for Blackpool, and 3 bloody draws. The last 6 sees 1 win for Fleetwood, 3 for Blackpool, and 2 bloody draws, including a draw last round at Fleetwood. It was a 0-0 draw back in March 2020. Heading into this, Fleetwood actually defeated in the last 6 at home. Heading into this, Blackpool actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 3 away. Blackpool just lost once in the past 6. That was against Doncaster in all competitions. On the flip side, 1 defeat in the past 5 for Fleetwood. That was against Northampton just the other day. Heading into this, of course, looking at the odds on this one, Fleetwood 7-5 for the victory, 9-5 is your Blackpool, 5-2 is your draw. Blackpool come to this in 14th in the win for them. They could actually go as high as 10th in the table. On the flip side, Fleetwood come to this in 8th, and mathematically they could go as high as 4th with the W at the end. I've gone with the Wickham. Where the heck does that come from? Fleetwood with the 3-1 win to take it to the bank. Again, move into the top 6 potentially with that one. Next up, we have Northampton Town against Doncaster Rovers. Now, these two sides played each other 9 times in the past. 3 for the hosts. That's Doncaster. Sorry, that's Northampton. 5 for Doncaster and 1 bloody draw. That last 6, these 2 for the hosts. That's Northampton, 3 for Doncaster and 1 bloody draw. Last time played each other was at the Keep Mo. It's up there, lads. I was a 3-0 win for Doncaster back in 2017. Last time I played each other at Northampton. I can't remember where their stadium is. It was a 1-0 win for Northampton back in League One, of course, back in September 2017. Matt Cook's on the score sheet on the first minute. Put that in your pipe. Doncaster have actually conceded these 2 goals in the last 3 away. They come to this just 1 defeat the past 4. On the flip side, Northampton coming to this unbeaten in the last 4, winning 3 and drawing 1. And that's in all competitions as well. Heading into this, Northampton are 12-5 for the W. 11-10 is your Doncaster. 12-5 is your away as your draw on this. Doncaster coming to this in a 10th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 7th. On the flip side, on with the movement there, 16th place Northampton win for them. They could actually go as high as 10th above Doncaster in the bloody process. I've gone with on this one 2-0 win for Doncaster to take it to the bank. What do we have on this? We have Oxford up against Hull City, of course. Now these two sides played each other in the past 28 times, 9 wins apiece and 10 bloody draws. The last 6 sees 3 for Oxford, 1 for Hull, and 2 bloody draws. Last time played each other in competitive action was in League 2. Get this, back in 2004 at the KCOM. I believe it was the KCOM. I don't know if it was something else. 2004. That's 16 years ago. That's my maths right there. Basham Bound on the score sheet for Oxford with Allsop with a couple of goals there. Crosby and Burgess on the score sheet for Hull. Last time played each other at the Kazam was back in 2003 in League 2 as well. Back in August 2003. Basham with a couple of goals there for Oxford. Allsop on the score sheet for Hull. Allsop got himself, the other Allsop for Oxford, got himself sent off. Heading into this, Hull have actually won the last 4 matches, and of course they're top of the pops. Hull, of course, actually scored 2 goals in those last 4. They come into this just 1 defeat the past 6. That was against Stevenage in the FA Cup. Oxford come into this just 1 win in the past 5. That was against Wigan, quite a few games back now in all competitions. Heading into this, Oxford are 90-10 for the victory, 30-10 is your Hull, 5-2 is your draw. Of course, Oxford come into this in 20th spot, but with them they can actually go as high as 17th. Of course, Hull are
top of the boss, and they will remain top of the boss no matter what
goes on this weekend. So they will go there, and they're going to add to the tally with a point anyway with a 1-1 draw against Oxford. I don't think they'll be happy with that. I think they were looking for the W, but hey, each to their own. And next, of course, we have Plymouth Argyle up against Ipswich Town. These two sides played each other 39 times in the past. 9 wins for Plymouth, 16 wins for Ipswich, and 14 bloody draws. The last 6, though, sees 1 for Plymouth, 1 for Ipswich, and 4 draws. Last time played each other was at Portman Road. It's up there, lads. Up there back in 2010. It was 2-0 win for Plymouth. Last time played each other at Plymouth was back in 2009 in the Championship. Oh, I don't know the scorer. I'll tell you the scorer. It was a 1-1 draw back in the day with Carl Fletcher on the score sheet for Plymouth. John Stead extra over on the score sheet for Ipswich. Darcy Blake getting himself sent off. Heading into this, Ipswich have actually scored in the last 3. Plymouth have actually lost their last 3 as well. Smells like a draw, lads. Smells like a draw. 1 win in the past 5 for Plymouth in all competitions. That was against Lincoln City in the FA Cup. Same could be said for Ipswich. 1 win in the past 6 for them. That was against Shrewsbury in League 1. Look at the bookies odds on this one. Plymouth are 30-10 for the W. 2-1 is your draw. Sorry, 2-1 is your away win. 12-5 is your draw. Of course, Ipswich coming to this in 5th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 2nd. On the flip side, Plymouth coming to this in 15th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 10th in a term. Smells like a draw. Gone with a 2-1 win, though, with Plymouth. That's what I've gone with. Ipswich on a bad bit of form, and again, I think it will continue into this one. Portsmouth against Peterborough in the Battle of the Peas. That's right. These two have played each other 20 times in the past. 8 wins for Portsmouth, 7 for Peterborough, and 6 draws. The last 6 sees 3 for the host. That's Portsmouth, 2 for Peterborough, and 1 bloody draw. Last time played was at Peterborough. It was a 2-0 win back in March 2020. Last time played at Fratton Park. It's up there, lads. 2-2 draw it was back in around about this time last year with Lee Brown, Elias Harrison on score sheet for Portsmouth, Ivan Toney and Mohamed Isa on the score sheet for Peterborough last round. Heading into this, of course, Peterborough just 1 win and 6. That was against Plymouth in the last time in the Battle of the Peas, of course. On the flip side, Portsmouth coming to this 1 defeat the past 5 for them in all competitions. That was against Blackpool, that loss. So Portsmouth are the form team out of these two sides. 11-10 for Portsmouth, 23-10 is your Peterborough, 5-2 is your draw. Peterborough come to this in third, and for them they could actually go second. Portsmouth come to this in sixth, and for them they could actually just go as high as third in the table above Peterborough with a W on this one. I've gone with Portsmouth on this one. Home form as well. Whatever, going with the home P on this one with the 2-0 W. Next, of course, we have Rochdale against Lincoln City. Of course, these two have played each other 26 times, about 5 for Rochdale, 8 for Lincoln, and 13 draws. Wow, wee wow. Last 6, 1 wins apiece, and 4 bloody draws, including a draw last time around at Spotland. It's up there, lads. It's up there with a 1-1 draw back in 2019 and September, of course. Goal scorers on the day: Stephen Dooley on score sheet, Tyler Walker with the equaliser for Lincoln. Heading into this, Rochdale have failed to win the last 5 at home. They come into this back-to-back games without a loss. On the flip side, Lincoln just 1 defeat in the past 5 for them. That was against Plymouth in the FA Cup, of course. Heading into this, bookies odds on this one: Rochdale are 12-5 for the victory, 12-5 is your draw, 11-10 is your away win. That is Lincoln. Rochdale coming to this in 18th, and for them they could actually go as high as 13th. Lincoln coming to this in 2nd, and for them they could close the door onto Hull. I've gone with a really tough one here. I've gone with Rochdale to nick this one. I don't know why. I've just gone with it with a 1-0 win to surprise us all. There's always some coupon busters on there. I'm going to go on with this one with a 1-0 win for Rochdale. Just I've got a feeling that Rochdale will take that back-to-back form in all competitions into this game and maybe get something out of it. I'm gone with the W. Next, of course, we have Shrewsbury up against Charlton. Let's take a look at this one then, shall we? Of course, they played each other 21 times in the past. 9 wins for Shrewsbury, 7 for Charlton, and 5 draws, of course. The last 6 between these two sides. Computer is playing funky business here. It won't show me. What's going on here? There we go. Last 63 wins apiece and no bloody draws. Last time I played each other in Shrewsbury was a 3-0 win for Charlton. And that was back in January 2019. Goal scorers on the day: Lyle Taylor, Darren Prattley, and Carlin Grant on the score sheet. Of course, at least two of those, are no longer at the club. Heading into this, Shrewsbury have actually drawn the last 3 home matches. They've also conceded at least 2 goals in the last 4. They come to this 1 loss of the past 6. That was against Ipswich back in the back end of November. On the flip side, Charlton coming to this 1 win and 4. Of course, that was a win against Ipswich. So a bit of ropey form there for Charlton as they try to keep up the heat in the promotion race. 21-10 for Shrewsbury for the victory. 9-4 is your draw. 30-10 is your Charlton. Charlton coming to this in 4th win for them. They could actually go 2nd. On the flip side, Shrewsbury come to this in the relegation spots, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 22nd in the W on this one. I've gone with a 2-1 for Charlton away days for them to get themselves moving on. Of course, we're wrapping up with at the Stadium Light as Sunderland take on Wigan for the 20th time. The previous 19, 6 wins for Sunderland, 7 for Wigan, and 6 bloody draws. The last 6 sees 4 for Sunderland, 1 for Wigan, and 1 bloody draw. Last time picture was at the DW back in January 2013. Wow, it was a 3-2 win for Sunderland. Last time picture at the Stadium Light was back in the Premier League. Of course, it was a 1-0 win for Sunderland. Stephen Fletcher on the score sheet with Jordi Gomez. X-Row on the score, get himself sent off. Heading into this, Sunderland have actually drawn the last 3. Wigan have actually lost the last 5, and Sunderland have actually won the last 3 against Wigan in all competitions. They come into this, though, both sides without a win in 6. Of course, Wigan just 2 wins all season, and they look doomed at the moment, just 8 points on the board. Look at the bookies odds on this one: 11-4 on for Sunderland. They are the victors, all the favourites for this one. 54 is your draw, 7-1 is your away win. That is Wigan. Wigan are rooted, but a win for them, they could actually go as high as 22nd. On the flip side, Sunderland coming to this in 7th. A win for them, they could go as high as 4th in the table. Will they have a new manager? I don't even know if they have a new manager. Not even checked the news today, but I've gone with Sunderland to nick it 2-0 win. Whoever's in charge will get the W on this one. Even if it's me, I think I'll get the W in the end. That's what I think will happen in matchday number 16 out in League One, of course, and this is what I think will happen in the table. Hull will still lead the charge, 5 points clear over Charlton, the new second place team. They're linking down at 3rd. Portsmouth, Peterborough in the top 6, and Sunderland also squeezing in there as well. Fleetwood not too far away either. Wigan, Shrewsbury, Bristol, Rovers, and Burton going down as it stands, but of course still plenty of football to be played out in League One. Again, be sure to get your picks in nice and early for the Prediction League, and again, if you want to support channel in another way, I am looking for patrons, trying to get my number up there, back up to 20, 25, so I do appreciate the support there, so make sure you check out those links down below. Also support me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all that, because they're for free. Get over there and check them bad boys out. We're trying to get the numbers up there indeed. But that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up, and if you're new, bang the old subscribe button. I keep you bang up to with all things Blackburn Rovers related, League One related, whoa, football related, we got it all here under one roof ski. Again, the Christmas tree is up, the decorations are out. It is the festive period, but who's going to be leading the charge, or who's going to be in the promotion race when next time I see you? Well,